Guys and Evas, this is Superzomgbbq, and guess what? This is my new recording place, but it's kind of echoey and lighty at the moment. So yeah, forgive me for the next couple of videos. It's going to be a little bit crazy whilst I get used to my new surroundings. But yeah, I decided to move all my computer stuff out. If you've noticed, when I originally started recording, I was doing videos in another room in the house. Would dump all of your crap in there, and then I kind of just put myself in there just for the time being. And now, funnily enough, I've managed to finally get down to summer house. Now, for those of you who didn't know, my summer house actually burnt down during the summer, and this was going to be where I was going to be basing myself anyway. But amazingly, we have a brand new summer house, which means that we've actually managed to get something better from something that was a complete tragedy. So, yeah, with all that being said, it's awesome that I've got a much bigger area. I've actually even got an area to play Rock Band in over here as well. I've also got my area for a TV over here, which is all going to be put up very, very, very soon. But you may notice it gets a bit echoey and stuff, and maybe the light's a little bit too harsh and stuff like that. But hey, I'm back from EGX, and EGX was amazing. EGX was awesome, and it was possibly the best one I've been to so far. EGX is a games event, kind of like E3 and Gamescom if you're in from Germany or from America. It's the best way to explain it. Basically, it's like a smaller version of those, but in the UK. So the UK is kind of small anyway, so in compared to you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, the EGX is a really, really awesome event. I've been going for the last 6 years, and as time has gone on, I've kind of gone there more and more often, and it's been really, really cool. Last couple of years have kind of gone downhill a little bit. This year is just like, wow, it was amazing. And hey, I got some pretty awesome swag. This hoodie is officially the best hoodie ever. Seriously. I mean, sorry. It says Kanto Elite 4. I mean, seriously, could you not get cooler than that? And I also got some really awesome t-shirts as well, and some posters and some free shit. I got myself a Rainbow Six Siege beta as well, a couple of lanyards whilst I was there, some Destiny stuff, because the guys I was with, who I'm going to give a shout out to in a second, they're not SuperCard players. Most of the weekend they were saying, I don't understand how you can play that. Yeah, so they didn't kind of get the game, and then after a while I explained to them, and they kind of were interested in the whole YouTube thing, because I know some of them wanted to or want to get involved. And yeah, it basically was really, 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 really fun. The games that were there basically were like Star Wars Battlefront. It's more like the console games. No mobile really interaction there at all. Mobile gaming in terms of that regard wasn't really there. You get some retro corners as well, so you get like retro areas. Xbox, PlayStation, also the awesome Rock Band stage. I mean, oh my god, seriously, I spent a good 50% of my time there on Saturday and Sunday. And probably the rest of the event as well. So it was really, really awesome. But more on to the point that we have here, which is, as you can see in front of you, PCC is over really, really quickly, which no one really expected. A lot of people have actually lost out on cards, and I have to say it was tough. Whoever knew the waiting around in a queue whilst playing on a mobile game would actually be so damn hard. It really was. I could play, but there was network errors everywhere, and yeah, basically I kind of got screwed over a couple of times. So it was difficult. I really, really, really struggled to get anywhere near as high enough in the PCC to be able to get the card. And PCC has ended, which means that anyone who didn't get their card, you kind of lost out, which is a bit of a surprise. Usually they give you like another day to do it, but it seems that they've not done it this time. So if you haven't claimed it, yes, dudes, you've lost out, unfortunately. So basically, it was tough. I had to grind way into the evening, but thankfully it seemed people had stopped, and as a result, I was able to pick up myself not a top 100 performance, but that doesn't matter. I would finish around about 1,000th. I finished actually about, I think it was 1,000th and 10th, for just outside the area of the epic card. I got myself my Ryback, which I've not leveled up in terms of the stuff yet, because I had a really busy day at work. But yeah, Ryback is mine. Thankfully, Ryback is mine. Whoever thought I'd be saying that, because I hate this card. I wanted Owens to win. But hey, who cares? So, Ryback's mine. That means the ring domination this week, which we will be doing a stream for. The stream is back, people! And we'll be having that on Thursday as normal. You know where to be. It's on Twitch. If you don't know, description below. It says all the details you need to know. This card seems like it's going to be a 2-statter. Maybe increase speed up a little bit. But me, personally, the power is just insane. And to me, this is a more justification as why I didn't max out Sting in power, because anyone who maxed out Sting in power now is going to literally get their asses kicked by Ryback. So if Kevin Owens won, it probably was better. In all fairness, Kevin Owens winning really wouldn't have done justice to cards like The Undertaker, because The Undertaker has effectively the same stats. But this is something that's interesting. Actually, I found out over the weekend. And did you know, interesting tidbit, that Ryback has the same stats as Brock Lesnar's PCC card does. So that's kind of interesting that it made him has the same stats. Maybe they want those sets of stats to be in the game. Maybe it's laziness. Hey, who knows? This is Cat Daddy we're talking about. So yeah, we got our Ryback here. I'm not going to play any exhibition for you guys, because it's taken me literally 2 or 3 hours to set up this PC in the summer house. So it's kind of cold in here, and I'm just going to record, get this out of the way for you guys, and obviously come back, because I know you guys have missed me. I've had loads of questions and queries about where I am, what I've been doing, what I've been doing PCC, and this is kind of hopefully going to answer all your questions. I really appreciate. I mean, the views I've had on my videos since I've been gone have been insane, and I really have to thank you all for sticking with me whilst I've been a little bit inactive. I tried to record as much as I could, and then I did the whole goodbye video, which wasn't actually goodbye, because it was a troll, and ha ha ha, and you guys suck, etc. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys sticking around. We've gone over 8,000 subscribers! Oh, that's amazing. I'm so happy that that's happened, because I didn't even imagine I'd get to 5,000 subscribers, and now I'm like 8,000, and it's like, whoa, okay. The reality check needed at some point, JB. At some point, I'm going to need a reality check. So yeah, that's my Ryback got. I don't know what's going to happen with the event. I'm just going to log out and log back in, because the event ended and then literally nothing. So it is potentially going to piss off a lot of people. But so if you got your rewards, feel happy. I just got myself an epic Fist of Doom, which is like an epic power enhancement. Yeah. So I'm happy with my rewards, considering how much I actually played. It was difficult at times, especially. I mean, I know you guys have trouble in like the lower ranks if you're in super rare or ultra rare and epic, but man, up the top, if your cards don't proc, you lose. It's as simple as that. So there's no relying on supports. Supports getting you nowhere other than like 1 or 2 wins. And I faced matches literally. I think I was like 20 or 30 games at one point without a win. Literally, it was just going game after game after game after game, getting procced on all the time. The point for shoutouts, and I want to shout out a couple of people. Basically, I met up with my first ever follower today on a Eurogamer, and that was Eden and Billy, who is the Ginger Crown on Twitter. Them 2 guys actually made me really, really happy. That does YouTube, you make it like a huge deal because he's got subscribers and shit, but it was so chilled, and we just did what we were there for. We were there to play games. I didn't feel like I was better than them, because I never wanted it to be. I wanted it to be, let's just play games and shit. I mean, we had an awesome time. If you go on Twitter, there's loads of pictures that we have of us just pissing around and stuff. And there's one picture of me with I keep trying to call it Ginger Crown. Basically doing my hair, and it was like I just randomly was just doing my hair, and he just took a picture of it, and I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. But yeah, it was awesome. And I also let someone else take hold of my SuperCard for one time, which is never, ever, possibly, maybe in the future, ever going to happen. It will happen. It's just a cool thing. So he was the first person ever to play on my SuperCard other than me. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to finish off with a little bit of exhibition. I also want to give huge shout outs to the guys that I went with, to Eurogamer. First of all, obviously I went along with my nephew and my brother-in-law, who obviously I won't say names and stuff. Brother-in-law's brother and his daughter as well, who are awesome. They rocked out on the rock band stage like crazy. I mean, this is another shout out I wanted to give, and this is to the guys I was with, and that is to James, Scott. These guys aren't on Twitter or anything, so obviously you can't see them or anything. So this is just kind of a personal shout out. Matt and Andy. And honestly, they were fucking amazing. It was great having you guys around and being around, doing stuff with you, because you kind of made my weekend really enjoyable. Also, I want to say a huge thank you to all the people on Twitter for gearing me on and egging me on the PCC so I could actually get the Ryback card. Because without you, I probably would have given up ages ago and probably stopped as soon as Kevin Owens was basically losing. Which was like pretty much early into the PCC, which sucked. But hey, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate your help and support for sticking around. I'm really close to my legendary pull, so I was kind of hoping I'd pull one then. But yeah, this has been Superzomgbbq from my new abode. Well, not living here, trust me, it'd be too cold. We're just going to finish off this final game against John Cena. And then we're going to get that done. And obviously, I'm going to open this up to you guys because obviously I am in a new place and it was the room beforehand. If you have a name or an idea for a name for this place, then please let me know, because I'd actually really like to know if there was any creative minds out there that could call this anything in particular. So yeah, that's going to be me done. It's only 2 games, SuperCard, but dude, I'm so tired. It's unreal. I'm so fucking tired. So yeah, hope you have an awesome day, awesome afternoon. Thank you for supporting me whilst I've been away. And most importantly, you know what's coming. Zolive!